Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another review. Today we have a review here. This is called the uNu Enerpa battery pack. This is about 8,000 milliamp hour power bank, and to be honest with you, this thing costs about $60 on Amazon. This is not mine, this is my dad's. He uses this on a daily basis. He forgot it today, so I'm going to quickly make a review of it now while he's not home. And I don't know why he spent $60. That's the current price tag on Amazon. And it does have something called the Emera, Emera Power Boost technology. It supposedly gives you more charging capability. You can charge a lot faster than a normal power bank or something. Other than that, I have no idea why this thing costs $60. It does have two ports, one that specifies for a tablet and one for a smartphone. As you can see, the charging to actually charge the device is right there. And you have a light here, so the light's cool, and you hold down the power button here, and that will turn on the light. And the flashlight here, you hold it down like this. I thought that would work, but there we go. So that's indeed how you do it there. That's cool. I do like that feature. I do think that's cool, but still, $60, man. We need to see exactly why it costs $60. So I have a nice certified fast charging cable for Samsung. It's not OEM and this is third party, but this is verified. I've used this cable with fast charging on my Galaxy, so I can assure you this cable works, although it's not OEM. We're gonna try the tablet port here because I mean for $60, this needs to be a fast charging power bank. If it's not fast charging, I don't really see the benefit here. So here's my Galaxy. I'm gonna take this out to the charging menu on here so we can get this ready to go pretty quickly here. So here's a quick look here at my charging window here. As you can see, I'm pretty close to 100%, about 96%. So we're going to see exactly what my phone says about this. And then we're going to switch ports to the smartphone port. And we're going to see if it really makes any difference, you know. So I'm going to plug this in right now. So now it's plugged in here. It does appear like I have to turn this thing on here by clicking the button. There, now it's on here. So let's take a look here exactly what my phone thinks of this thing. What type of charging speeds is this? 8 minutes. It doesn't indicate that it's fast charging or anything of that nature. As you can see here, it says 8 minutes, charger connected. So no indication of fast charging here. I'm going to compare this now to the smartphone port here. Because you see how one says tablet, this says smartphone right here. You see that? So now we're going to plug it into the smartphone port. Let's see if that makes any difference here. So here we go, guys. Here's the moment of truth here. Let's see if it makes any difference. As you can see, it still says 8 minutes here. So obviously, maybe this is fast charging. I know sometimes my Galaxy gets kind of weird about that type of thing here. So I think the only thing we have to do at this point is plug it into a wall outlet that is a Samsung OEM one that I know for sure 100% is indeed fast charging here. So let me go get an OEM USB wall adapter, and we're going to do the control group right now. So I'm going to unplug this, and give me 1 second. We're back here, guys. As you can see, I have an OEM Samsung USB wall charger here. We're going to plug it in here. As you can see, this is fast charging. I use it all the time. I have an outlet right here, so let's plug it in. Let's see exactly how fast is this comparison to the fast charger wall outlet. So let's go. Let's plug this in. Alright guys, I just plugged it in here. So let's take a look. And just scooch in here. Okay, so here we go. So interesting, very, very interesting. It says 9% on here. Did you see that? It says 9%. Now that's very, very fascinating to me. How on earth is this faster? How on earth is this faster than my fast charging? As you can see, my phone here, it says fast charging. You see that? But it says 9 minutes. Now that's very, very fascinating to me because let's check the charger one more time. But this thing said 8 minutes, and if this thing says 8 minutes, that means it's faster than fast charging, which is incredible. So this really could be a big deal, guys. Now I'm starting to understand why this is $60 because if this is faster than fast charging, then all of a sudden you got yourself a compelling deal, right? So yeah, my phone's it's still at 95%, which is the same as before here. I just plug it in. Okay. So now let's see, man. This says 8 minutes. Like I said before, now it's on 94%. Did drop a bit there. So 9 minutes. Because my phone. This is annoying because it dropped down to 94%. You see that? So it's at 94%. It says 9 minutes here. So we gotta quickly transfer it back here because I need it to be on the same percentage for a control group. You know what I'm saying? So let's. Alright guys, so my phone's still on 94%. This is a moment of truth here. They're both on 94%, as you can see. So 9 minutes. Okay. Okay. So it's roughly about the same in terms of power, but that's still very significant because I mean this thing right. This is just a power bank, right? And although it does cost $60, you're getting comparable speeds as you can see to the fast charging OEM more outlets. So I mean that's pretty big deals. This thing is actually pretty. This thing is actually really cool because I have other power banks around here. Let me see if I have one that's actually ready to go. I could potentially compare it here. So I do another power bank right here. This is my solar charger one. Let me see if it has any power. So it has about 1 bar left. So if you guys want to see what this compares to a normal power bank, we can definitely try that out right now. So I'm going to unplug it here. Now I'm going to plug it into a normal power bank that does not have this Emera power, right? Because this thing has an Emera power, which is supposed to be a special. So let's plug it in here to a normal power bank I have here, which outputs about 2.1 amps, which is about normal power for a power bank here. So it's plugged in. Now let's plug it into my phone, which is at 95%. So it should be 8 minutes if it's the same speed, but I don't expect it to be. Now it's at 94%. So this is a moment of truth here. So it still says 9 minutes here. So, this is perplexing because why is it saying that? Why is it saying that when this while this thing is while it's the same amount of time as the fast charger here? Potentially because my phone battery is almost at 100%. Potentially maybe it's close enough where the estimates kind of condense together. So yeah, I don't have a clear proof here that this is a better product here for charging your phone. I think the only thing left to do at this point, guys, I'm gonna have to either discharge my battery a bit more for a more clear consensus here, or I'm gonna try a different phone here. I do have another phone in here, a phone that's. This is the problem, guys. Fast charging. Right? My other phone does not have fast charging, which means that it's not gonna be the differences may not be as evident because it does not have fast charging. We could still give it a shot. Here's my Moto G. So we could still give it a shot, obviously, but just be aware there's no fast charging on here. So I don't exactly expect this thing to perform as well as a fast charging device because it doesn't have it, So let's turn on the Moto G here. I'm going to do the same testing here, and this is going to need all 100% or at least 90% because this thing has very little battery. I haven't used this thing in a couple months at this point. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to conduct the same testing here. I'm just going to move my pillow out here, and I don't need it. Right? Leave that over there. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to get my Moto G ready to go. One second. Alright guys, we're back here, and as you can see, my Moto G here has about 54% of its battery. See that 54%? So let's plug in the first power bank. This is just a normal power bank. So let's see exactly how long it's going to take here. My Moto G does not actually tell me how long it's going to take here. There's no indication regarding how long it's going to take. Let's see if there's a way for me to take a look here and see how long this is going to take here. Let's take a look. So I don't see a clear way to do it on here. That's kind of a problem with these older Android devices. This is Android 4.4. I believe this is KitKat. So I'm gonna have to download an application here that can tell me the information I need to know. So give me guys 1 second while I download the application that's necessary here. Okay guys, we're back here. I downloaded an application here that can tell you how much battery power you have left and hopefully how much it would take to charge your device up to 100% here. So I'm going to plug it into the power bank I have right here, And on here it says about 58 minutes left of charging. Can you see that? 58 minutes here. So that is a nice comparison here. So now let's take it out of my power bank here, my normal one here that has normal output potential. Let's plug it into this Emera power bank that's boasting its Emera charging speeds and all that stuff. So this is very interesting to me. I want to see how long it takes here. So on here it says about 58 minutes as well, which would indicate to me that potentially my phone does not have fast charging enabled. So yeah, this is actually, I'm gonna be honest, this is really pissing me off. So I had a feeling this could potentially happen. I did have my Galaxy S7 here, I did have it running. So we're at 90% right now. So maybe 90% would be enough of a difference to potentially give us a more accurate reading. Because, so let's give it a shot. This is the last test we're going to do here. I really hope he gets some type of concrete numbers here because I am very curious to see if this thing can charge any faster than something else. I'm just curious here. So my phone's now checking for power there. See that? I'm going to make sure the brightness is lowered there. Brightness is lowered for you can see that. So let's plug it into the fast charger, the Emera power bank here, which is boasting its fast charging potential. All that great stuff here. So let's plug it in here. One moment. Turn on the power bank here, and here is the reading. My bad. Here you go. So it says about 19 minutes on 89%, so I'm going to quickly unplug it here. So it said 19 minutes on the fast charger, quote-unquote fast charger. Here is the normal charger here. Let's do the same testing here. Let's see exactly what's going on. So here's the normal charger, 89%, same exact number. Let's see exactly what the potential is for charging. So it also says 19 minutes, and that is very frustrating here. But the last test we can potentially do here before I give up. I'm gonna plug it into the wall outlet again here, which is probably the fastest option available, presumably. So let's plug it in there. All right. So if these numbers come back all the same, I'm gonna probably just give up and say there's no easy way to determine if that technology actually works or not. So once and for all, here we go. OEM is plugged in, wall outlet. Let's see what that number is going to be. 20 minutes because it went down to 88% from 89%. So overall, I give up, man. I've spent 12 minutes now trying to get this thing to give you some verifiable proof that this technology here is any faster than fast charging or a power bank. And as you can see here, there's no easy way to determine that information because either my phone is reading the information wrong or I don't know, man. But I'm going to give up here. I'm going to tell you this. I mean, based on the testing we had here, these two power banks here are indeed fast charging enabled potentially, even though this one, I don't think this one ever advertised. This is not cheap though, let's be fair, this is not a cheap one. So honestly, I think it's time to do one more test. I do have a cheapo power bank here. Could potentially, because these are both pretty expensive power banks here. Here's a cheapo power bank that it's not well made. It's a cheap from China one. It sounds really bad actually. It sounds really bad. So before we go, one more test. I just can't live with these numbers right now. I maybe could potentially, both of these power banks are quite expensive, so potentially those are both fast charging enabled ones, right? So yeah, maybe that wasn't the best idea to pick two chargers that were quite expensive. This one is not expensive at all. So let's plug it in. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get to the charging menu for you. Here we go. This is it. So interesting, 21 minutes. So potentially there is an actual difference here. Interesting. So 21 minutes because this is a slower power bank. I knew that was going to happen. So overall, guys, I'm actually going to change my opinion here. So there actually is a way to determine if this thing is indeed faster. So it is slightly faster than the normal power bank, which to me means that this thing has some type of fast charging capabilities in it, which is very nice to see here. But yeah, I understand the testing here was not as good as it could have been, and I'll try to do better next time. But overall, I guess there's a benefit, but $60 is still a lot of money for something that I can't tell you for sure if it's really faster charging than a fast charger or a normal power bank. But the cheaper one, yeah, it's better than a cheaper one. But you're spending $60 here, so it really should be faster than a cheaper one. So overall, if you want to buy one, guys, it looks cool. I mean, it feels comfortable in the hand. Amazon link will be down below. Okay, make sure you guys subscribe and like for daily news and reviews, and check out pbosonline.com for written reviews, news topics, videos, shopping. A lot of cool stuff on my website at pbosonline.com. So overall, I really hope you guys enjoyed that video, and thank you. Bye.